So over the years and throughout my travels around Europe, especially in the summer, there are so many destinations that I've found that are really overrated. I wouldn't completely stop you from visiting them, but there are some amazing alternatives. So in this video, we're going to check out some of the spots to think twice about and where you should go instead for a better experience. These are just 10 of them. Number 1, the French Riviera. Known for its beautiful famous spots like Nice, Cannes and Saint-Tropez, it's loved for its glamorous resorts, the luxury yachts and of course the beautiful Mediterranean beaches. But during the summer these places get ridiculously packed with tourists, making the streets busy, the beaches crowded and of course those sky-high prices. So I think you should check out Europe's southernmost fjord, the Bay of Cote. Located on the Adriatic Sea in southwestern Montenegro. So you have beautiful limestone cliffs, still waters and charming villages and historic towns that dot the coastline. So I think it's perfect for a short getaway. And it's actually arguable that Montenegro's coast is one of the prettiest on the continent. You can even take a short day trip from Kotor to the stunning Perast. Number 2, Santorini. Now visiting in the shoulder season, I'm telling you it is the far better choice. But its iconic whitewashed houses, stunning sunsets are what draws people from around the world, resulting in packed streets and long waits during the summer. For me, I think it's completely overrated and you won't get to feel the real experience like I did. So instead I would consider heading to Naxos, which still is relatively far quieter compared to Santorini. More of a relaxed experience, endless sandy beaches, and of course those charming villages. The west coast of Naxos is still dotted with pristine beaches, the interior, the historical sites, and it's also quite a foodie paradise. But for an even quieter escape, you can visit some of these tranquil fishing harbours on the east coast, where you can truly unwind and soak up the atmosphere. Number 3, the famous Cinque Terre. The Five Towns, which is a string of 5 ancient fishing villages, perched high on the Italian Riviera. And it's just south of Genoa in northwest Italy. And it's been famous for decades. But for a similar yet more peaceful experience, I highly recommend instead that you should visit Porto Venere. It's a charming UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it offers similar picturesque houses, beautiful sea views, and a far less uncrowded atmosphere. You can even explore the historic castle and stroll along the scenic promenade. And of course, it's still on the Ligurian Sea, so I think it's far more laid back, the scenery is still as stunning, and I think it's a perfect alternative for those of you who are looking to enjoy Italy's coastal beauty. Next up is the Algarve. Now this is a destination that has been increasingly popular and is currently one of Portugal's most desirable tourist destinations. So this is the place where everyone has something to do, from the beach, the water sports, and to those who prefer to walk around and get to know the cultural and historical side of the cities, or even to go in search of local crafts. But it's an area where it can get incredibly crowded, year after year during the summer months, literally as if it's the only place to go in Portugal. But instead, you should visit the Azores. A breathtaking archipelago in the mid-Atlantic. With incredible landscapes and a serene atmosphere, lush green hills, volcanic craters, pristine lakes. I mean, the island literally is like a paradise. You can even hike to the top of Mount Pico, or relax in natural hot springs. You see, the Azores is also a haven for marine life, and you'll be far away from the crowded Algarve. Number 5 is one of my favourite spots in Greece, Mykonos. Beautiful beaches, known for its vibrant nightlife, and of course the summer months which bring in the massive crowds. Now, island hopping from Mykonos to, let's say, Syros is simple, with the fastest ferry taking as little as 30 minutes. So Syros is the administrative capital of the Cyclades. Beautiful, rich history, stunning neoclassical architecture, and unlike Mykonos, there's more of a laid-back environment. So I think it makes it more of an appealing destination for those of you that want to experience more of the authentic Cycladic life. Ferries from Mykonos to Syros arrive from the capital, and it's a marvel of, just as I mentioned, neoclassical architecture. So if you like those Cycladic towns, this could be the one just for you. Number 6 is probably the most famous on this list, the Amalfi Coast. Some of the best views that you'll ever see in Italy, charming towns that are a major draw. But all these elements lead to very packed streets, heavy traffic in the summer, and all the hotels completely full. But I think instead you should visit Taormina, and this is on the east coast of Sicily. And equally, it holds some of the best views of the Mediterranean. It also holds some historic sites. You can even explore the ancient Greek theatre, stroll through the charming medieval streets, and enjoy the stunning vistas from the public gardens. Now, Taormina also has beautiful beaches like Isola Bella, which is perfect for swimming or sunbathing, and it's also close to the town's numerous restaurants and cafes which serve delicious Sicilian cuisine. So you can't get better than that. Plus, nearby Mount Etna is just around the corner, so perfect for those who love to hike. Number 7, Ibiza. Famous for its nightlife and its wonderful beaches, but it can get overwhelmingly crowded, especially during the summer. It's been famous for decades. But for more of a tranquil experience for your summer holiday, I think you should head to Formentera. It's only a short ferry ride from Ibiza, and equally it has pristine beaches with crystal clear waters and a laid-back atmosphere. So this island is perfect for relaxing, especially snorkeling and exploring the island by bike. Number 8, and I'm actually quite sick of this place, Positano. Now, I know I already mentioned the Amalfi Coast as a whole, I want to focus more on this particular village, Positano. Yes, the cliffside views are absolutely stunning, but the town can be completely overrun with tourists and everything just seems un-Positano-like. So I think you should visit Atrani. It's a small village on the Amalfi Coast. Equally has beautiful views, charming streets, and you can always find the space to sample some of the local cafes, relax on the beach, and explore the nearby towns. Atrani also has that quaint charm, beautiful scenery, and I think it's more of a peaceful alternative to Positano, and it allows you to experience the Amalfi Coast without being squashed. Number 9. Hallstatt, Austria. One of the best picture-perfect villages, but often packed with tourists who are trying to get that same specific view for a photo. I mean, it's hard not to want to visit. I still think you should, but maybe at a different time of the year. It offers stunning alpine views, beautiful lakes, but I think you should try Cote instead. It's a nearby village that also offers stunning alpine views, beautiful lakes, and the opportunity to try some of the excellent hiking trails. You can enjoy a more authentic experience while still being close to Hallstatt. Cote's perfect peaceful environment and the landscapes provide more of a tranquil holiday, so I think you should try this place instead. And finally, number 10, Lake Bled, Slovenia. This is a very picturesque destination. So many tourists around the world specifically come just for that particular viewpoint. It's hard not to, but instead I think you should head to Lake Bohinj. Tucked away in the heart of the national park, the lake offers a peaceful retreat, crystal clear waters, and breathtaking mountain scenery. And unlike Lake Bled, it remains serene and quite uncrowded even during some parts of the peak season. So it's a haven for those of you who love to walk around nature. Again, opportunities for hiking, but also kayaking and swimming in the lake. The surrounding Julian Alps also provide that wonderful backdrop for those outdoor adventures, and you can easily feel the peacefulness. So folks, there you have it, a few alternatives to some of the most popular locations in Europe. I highly recommend that you do try these alternatives. This is not to say that you shouldn't try the main locations. You should try it at least once in your lifetime, but maybe try to visit those at a different time of the year. And I think you'll have a better experience if you do that. Subscribe if you like the videos, and I will see you all on the next one.